Well, the World Anti-Doping Agency wants to shut down the drug-fueled enhanced games, as they're called, planned to go down in Las Vegas next year. So organizers, get this, the organizers are actually offering participants $1 million to try and break world records with the use of performance-enhancing drugs. So I guess the question is, should the enhanced games be allowed to go on?
No, listen, I played sports, I work in sports, I believe in ethics in sports, and I just don't care to see which cheater comes out on top. Like, that's not really, even if it's sanctioned cheating, I'm not here for which cheater wins. And I'll tell you, I'm glad the financial information was in that intro, because that's what's deeply concerning to me. Because I'll tell you, I've spoken with enough amateur athletes in this country to know that they work their tails off between Olympic cycles. They make almost no money.
Yep.
They bank on a good performance at those Olympics to get brand partnership dollars to get them through to the next Olympics. You know what they're doing here? They're leaning into that discrepancy. So Peter Thiel is one of the co-founders of PayPal, and he's involved with this. And on their website, it says 100% of athletes competing will receive financial compensation. Some, depending on what records they set, up to $250K or a bonus of $1 million. And then they include in the bullet points, by the way, did you know 59% of US Olympians make less than $25K in an Olympic year? And 58% of elite athletes are financially unstable. So what they're doing is they're using this as a recruiting tool.
Wow.
So I worry that if you have athletes who are remarkable but not getting paid, at a certain point they may think, let's just take some drugs and go make some money.
Yeah.
So you think they might actually be siphoning from the very athlete pool that would otherwise be going to legitimate sports like the Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is a really legitimate concern, but my take on this is I know why exactly you're saying no to these games, but I say better the devil you know than the devil you don't. The way that I look at this is I don't look at it as a sporting event. To me, this is a sideshow carnival. So call it what it is.
Interesting.
This is not sports. Sports is what you said. Sports is what you cover. Sports is what you do. This is not sport. This is a sideshow by a bunch of billionaires who like to do crazy, wacky things. And so to me, I think you air out, you actually show us. I think this actually makes legitimate sports more legitimate because now we're going to know the names of the drugs they're taking. I want to know every combination that they're taking. And what I think this will actually do is force things like professional sports and the Olympics to actually get smarter. Because if you take a look at what happened with Lance Armstrong, when he was caught in that whole doping cycling scandal, do you remember this? The cycling world went upside down for a minute, but it is now one of the cleanest sports out there. So what I say is let it air out. Let the sunshine come in on all your dirty laundry. So that everybody else can get a little smarter.
You know what's funny? My first thought with this, I'm like, just when you think the United States can't sink any lower, they're like, guess what? Hold my beer and my shot. I got a doozy for you. We're gonna let the athletes who are taking the steroids, they're gonna compete against each other. Woohoo!
Hold my shot and here's a syringe.
Thank you.
Yes.
Giving away free syringes to everybody who attends. It's so weird, but I'll say this much. If you're an adult, you can do what you want with your body, but I'll say this. If I am an athlete who's not participating in this, I am trolling these athletes every chance I get. A reporter better not ask me about any of these athletes beating some record. I'm like, everything they do comes with an asterisk because anybody can jab themselves with some medication and run faster, swim faster. Don't come to me. These people, this is a freak show. And you know what? I also think it's very interesting. Anybody who wants to participate in this, I wonder what they know if they know what they're signing up for. Because when you have your massive heart attack, are we watching that?
Yeah, they say that it's under medical supervision. First of all, what kind of ethical doctor would ever be a part of this? You know that these drugs can be extraordinarily dangerous and sometimes deadly, so you're not far off. Someone's just participating in this. But this is, call it what it is. This is the epitome of greed and money at the expense of athletes. And I think it's absolutely reprehensible and it should not be allowed. Shouldn't be allowed.
Okay, let's see. From our ears to Vegas, let's see what happens.
Hey you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.